Hello and welcome to Aries Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a general tarot love reading for Aries. This is for Aries and Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate fully with every single person who comes across it. Please always take what does resonate for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else. This is a timeless reading as well, so it's for whenever you come across it, whether it was first just published on YouTube when you find it, or you find it and it was published a few months ago. There's something in the message here for you today. Whenever I'm saying this is how you feel about someone, this is how they feel about you. If it's resonating for you just with the roles reversed the other way around, please go ahead and reverse the roles. That's absolutely fine. So you might find that you're resonating as the other person rather than the Aries in the reading, even if you are an Aries sun. So just go with it. Obviously you'll know if it's your reading today or not. So, if you're new to the channel, then huge welcome. Thank you so much for trying me out. I'm very happy to have you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for all your amazing support. I'm so happy that you're back here again. And thank you for sticking with me and the channel. It means the world. So, my lovely Aries, I'm going to get straight into a spread for you today, asking specific questions about you and the person who's coming through and the connection. And we'll get lots of details for you. So, I'm going to get the top 6 cards for Aries, please, for the spread today. All right. Oh, wow, what a lovely first card. Okay. Okay. All right, so at the bottom of the first deck, Aries, you have the 7 of Cups. I've seen that card from this deck for Leo, Capricorn, and now you. Like, not always the first card at the bottom, but prevalent in the energy. So I don't know if there's just something in the air at the moment, which is an element of indecision or hesitation about making some sort of choice. But there seems to be the potential of a new beginning here for you in some sense. Now, whether the confusion is coming from not completely sure, someone's not completely sure if this, what is being offered to them, is going to represent everything that they've been wishing for and hoping for, a long-held wish as well, I'm getting, after a lot of sadness in your love life, potentially, after some disappointment, potentially after a breakup or that where you were recovering from a lot of heartbreak. There seems to be maybe this opportunity would actually also involve really letting go of the past and the past pain, and embracing this new beginning. But someone is kind of seeing potential disappointment on the horizon, though, and I'll find out why. Maybe someone feels like they are still, they've got too much on their plate to embrace this new beginning. There's something like restricting someone from taking this, almost jumping without looking towards this new opportunity. There's something holding someone back. It could well be the past, to be honest, because I'm seeing this sense of someone has been maybe healing on their, and being single and healing and working on themselves, and maybe working to recover from a difficult ending and letting something go and embracing the closure of something. But there's still, whilst that seems to have been, progressing along nicely, someone's been doing well in terms of, accepting the ending of something, being independent, looking after themselves, working through what they need to work through. They've been doing well with that. If that's you, Aries, then you certainly have. Or it could be the person who's coming through here. But as much as they have been doing well in terms of letting the past go, there's still hesitation about going into something new, I keep seeing. Okay. I'm going to get the next layer for the spread. So, can I get the top 6 cards again for Aries, please? All right. Okay. See, your person, Aries, they have the same card from this second deck as Capricorn did in exactly the same position. That was 2 readings ago. So then this has been heavily shuffled. Oh, wow. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles on this layer already, just from this second deck. So that's Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And that is a divine counterparts to each other as well. Okay, interesting. At the bottom of the second deck, nice, we have the Empress. That is Taurus and Libra, Major Arcana. It's also Venusian energy. It's the divine feminine. It's a stunning energy of beauty and expansion, abundance, elegance, also like nurturing, loving. Wow. This is very positive. It seems to be kind of potentially news here coming to someone of news of a, it could be being delivered by a feminine energy, maybe external to this situation, but it's news of a new beginning in love, and also the opportunity for rebirth. Now that could be just simply rebirth in your love life. Let's see. But it feels like something that you deserve to receive. This is very good news. Very welcome news as well. For some of you, it could be news of a pregnancy. Not for everyone. So if that's not on the cards or it's not something you want, don't worry about it. But for someone, there could be news here. Because it seems like someone's hearing about somebody with a new arrival potentially on the way. But this also is like, whatever this news is about this new start, which is a lot of... it's beautiful, actually. A strong sense of transformation with this new start. Very loving. Okay, let's see. What do I feel like? Someone has been struggling in some sense, and there was an element of the people that they were in friends or social circle that were kind of watching them struggle, and maybe even pretending that they were helping them move forward. But this person wasn't moving, whether this is you or the other person at Aries, this person wasn't progressing. But they had people around them who were telling them that they were helping them to get out of their struggle. And in fact, they were using this person. Some false friends, essentially, or work colleagues, or someone here who... There's definitely 3 people in particular I'm seeing who saw someone trying to improve their situation and pretended as if they were on board to help that person, but it wasn't. They were out for their own benefit, absolutely. This could have been something to do about someone trying to buy a house, to move to a better location as well, or something that they were working on that they would celebrate. Okay. Interesting. But I mean, that seems to have been like what has been going on before this news comes in that is really positive. And if there were people in some sort of situation here who had kind of been either just enjoying or in some way benefiting from someone not actually making progress in the area they were trying to make happen, then there's that's that element of this news that comes in, which is really fair and well deserved. It kind of, it's like whoever were trying to deceive someone or kind of mess around behind someone's back to sabotage what this person was trying to achieve. It's like, no, it didn't work. Something is coming through for this Empress here, which is extremely well deserved and it's wonderful news, basically. Let's see. It might just be a side note. So let's get the top 6 cards again, please, for Aries. All right. Wow. Oh my God, Aries. You've got the same card that's come out from the third and third decks in the same position for how you feel about this person. We'll get to it in a second. It's a pretty strong one too. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right, the bottom of the third deck, Aries, you have the King of Cups. So that's water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have been recovering. You know, I was talking about an ending that you'd been working to kind of move on from and accept and process. It could have been with a water sign. Because I don't normally say this about this King of Cups, but there could have been someone that was very much maybe a past person who was so into their own emotions. It was very heavy on how they felt about things. That was very important. But they were a little bit self-involved when it came to to feelings. It was like they were allowed to feel a lot, or not allowed, but you know, their feelings were the priority, and you had to, you know, if they felt a certain way, you got to stop everything and you know, give that your focus. But when it came to your feelings, you may have felt neglected. Now this could be like a memory from the past as well of someone that you dealt with who was like that. It could have even been more so in childhood as well. There was someone who was very emotionally, what's the word? Manipulative, potentially. Could have been a masculine figure. It doesn't have to be, but just someone who, I never normally say this about the King of Cups, but it's just someone who is maybe overly sensitive, but then neglectful of your feelings is what I'm getting. Now, this feels like something that's in the past though, and you've just had to do a lot of healing, and I feel like you've spent a lot of time, maybe even a lot of introspection, to find out why this is still kind of hanging over you. It could have been like a hangover from that experience that it might have been unconsciously still affecting you and you didn't realize, and you might have done a lot of work to kind of to root out that was the influence on how you handled some things in your present. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing this strong energy of like a bit of a pause. Things have taken a pause for you while you've been spending some time alone. I'm strongly getting this as you, but if it's the other way around, it could be the person that's coming through here in this reading. Just obviously flip it. But just a pause to think. The other thing is that you may have also got to know somebody or started to develop feelings for someone who is starting to... these feelings developing have started to make you think about things differently. Maybe also think about what you went through with someone else differently, in that maybe previously you thought that it was fair how they were behaving, or that's how everyone was going to treat you, and that was normal. But it's almost like meeting or seeing someone else, or getting to know somebody else, and how they are emotionally available, but you're also allowed to have feelings too, has started to make you think about things differently. However, there's still this hesitance, there's still a bit of holding back. Okay. So I'm just going to get... I'm just doing this time around. If you've been here before, it's just slightly different. I'm just going to get an oracle card for each position on the spread too. Just giving it a go, seeing if it actually adds to the experience. Won't be a second. So I'm going to get the top 6 cards one more time, please, for Aries. Oh, wow. Well, I was just shuffling and the memories card has come out. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. I think I even said the memory was hanging over you. This could be one of those things where you're over an ex. Like you've been on your own for some time. You've been healing from the heartbreak. You've been working through it. And it could just be that meeting someone new, starting to have feelings for someone else, is actually unearthing that there was still a lingering effect from what had happened, how the dynamic had been with that ex, which you're just kind of realizing is going to be impacting your future relationships unless you kind of face that as well. So, for Aries, please. All right. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. At the bottom of the oracle deck is foundation, established family and security. Wow. Yeah, seriously, underneath that is distance, memories, resistance, and trapped underneath there. So there might have been like a push-pull dynamic with someone new, where someone might have been trying to put someone off until later, until they felt like they weren't ready. But they weren't saying to someone new, outright, I'm not interested, but they were keeping their distance from them. That hesitation about taking that leap. This is what's been stopping someone from just taking the leap on a new opportunity. Someone may want to apologize for being withdrawn and keeping their distance from the other one. It might have been something to do with how they were brought up as well. It might not necessarily have been a ex-romantic relationship. It could have been a family dynamic, how they were raised, which, caused them to keep their distance from someone here. Okay, let's get into the spread, shall we? So how you're feeling about the person coming through in this reading, Aries. We've got the Lovers twice and the Devil in the middle. I haven't actually seen this combination ever since I've been doing these readings for the last couple of years on YouTube. So the Lovers twice from the first and third decks and the Devil in the middle. So the Lovers is Gemini's major arcana, the Devil is Capricorn's major arcana. And then the Oracle card came out as loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing. Loyalty also to me is like this, is talking about the fact that maybe the two of you still remain loyal to each other or keep being pulled back towards each other. Like you're still extremely connected to each other. Like you never really let each other go, or maybe you still have each other's back over anyone else as well. But I mean, the Lovers and with the Devil in the middle is crazy pants. I mean, this is such a strong union, soulmate bond between the two of you, but it's almost, with that Devil in the middle, you could be questioning if this is a karmic connection. But the Lovers twice, I mean, you feel like you would choose this person again and again. Maybe you feel like you've chosen them again and again in multiple lifetimes as well, because this is wild. Okay. You might feel like the two of you are just like magnets, or there's a bond between the two of you which is almost it's hard to explain. So give me a break if I'm like looking for words here. It's like this person is your person, but with that devil in the middle, it's also like you're bound to each other. Maybe you might feel like you have some sort of soul contract with this person, massively with this combination. But if you do feel like that, it's like the positive outweighs the negative. Okay, let's see. Okay. You feel like you also... There might be an element of guilt here in some way. How can I put that? That's like... You feel like you have to stick with this person. It's another element with the loyalty oracle card. You have to stick with them because of something you did, which was negative in the past. Maybe you feel like they stuck with you, even when you... someone here engaged in some unhealthy behavior. The others still stuck through it with them. What is this? It's like that you feel like the two of you are bound together through some sort of contract, if you like, that you've made some sort of agreement to stick with this person. But you do love them as well, with the Lovers card here twice. That's undeniable. I don't throw that phrase around on this channel, but you feel like the two of you have this union which is kind of unbreakable, but at the same time you also made some sort of agreement to stick with them, which is unbreakable even if you wanted it to break, kind of thing. Wow, what a wild combination. Anything else you can tell me about how Aries is feeling about this person coming through? The Justice card, that's Libra's major arcana, and at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. I was just talking about contracts and karma, and the Justice card comes out. What is this about? Oh, I'm sorry. The Three of Swords now throws itself out at me when I said, what is this about? And at the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Why am I getting that if you... Okay, this is not going to be for everyone, but it's just shouting at me, so I've got to say it. Some of you might feel like if you ever stepped out on the relationship, if you ever involved a third party, there was an affair or something like that. Again, it's not going to be for everyone, but if you ever did, you feel like this person took you back, but under some sort of agreement that you would never leave them, or like you would never do that again, kind of thing. It's almost like there's that kind of guilt, or like something you feel like you did in the past, as I said, like indulging in some sort of unhealthy thing that hurt this person or in the past, and you feel like your kind of punishment is to stick with this person and always, like, loyally, you will just never leave them, kind of thing. Anything else you can tell me about how Aries feels about this person? What? What is the Four of Swords? The Four of Swords has come out with the Hierophant in reverse. That's Taurus's major arcana. And the Seven of Pentacles, which in this deck that I'm using to clarify is actually like a... it's an investment that's not panning out. Oh. This is also giving me for someone that you feel like you... Okay, this devil could actually be someone else. It could well be that how you feel about the person who's coming through in the reading is that you love them and they're your person. However, you feel tied and bound to a commitment which you will not leave. And you can't speak on the fact that what you committed to was not a success. I don't want to say a failure, but like there was no long-term success to be had from something that you committed yourself to. However, you are tied and bound by a contract you made to somebody else, and you can't speak on the... You can't... It's like someone... it would be like if someone was married, the marriage is not a success, maybe these people don't even talk to each other anymore, but the other person refuses to give them a divorce, and it's like you can go on and you can do your thing with someone else, I don't care, but you will not divorce me, and you cannot tell people that our marriage wasn't a success, is kind of what I'm getting. Oh my gosh, Aries. Anything else about how Aries feels about the person coming through in this reading? Nine of Cups. There you go. Oh, but also, okay, so Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment. You feel like this person coming through in the reading is, you know, you want to take them in a loving embrace, that you feel very passionate towards them. You feel like that they are your wish come true, fulfillment. But with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which, bearing in mind that was the card at the bottom of the first deck as well that I used for the spread. There's this, oh yeah, you're very sure how, you know, lovers here twice, you're very sure about how you feel about this person in such a loving way, but you are at a loss because you feel like the choice of what you can do about this person in this situation is out of your hands. So you may feel like you need more time to find a solution. Wow, okay. Let's move on. So how this person is feeling about you, Aries. So we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. And the Oracle card that they got for how they feel about you is Only You. Devoted, attached, and crave. You're so loyal to each other. Like you feel like you're totally loyal to this person, and this person that's coming through here is completely, you're the only one for them. But this person feels like they need to hold back with that Knight of Swords. Maybe things that they want to say, things that are bubbling up inside them. I mean, I'm really drawn to say on this Knight of Swords card, you see how this tiger's tail is like, I can see it like, you know, jarring, like really like flitting. Have you ever seen a cat that's pissed off and its tail is like being all erratic? That's what I'm seeing when I look at this. I'm just really drawn to the tail. And yeah, it's like, don't try and give that cat belly rubs right now because it won't go well. There's this kind of like underlying tension and frustration. This person might feel about, with their connection with you, that there are these big highs but then big lows. This person with the King of Pentacles, that's Earth again, energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, it's here a lot. So someone might have that in their chart. But they feel like you are this kind of serious long-term energy they feel like you are very successful, abundant, generous. They also feel that you are reliable and loyal, and that's how you feel about this person. So you're kind of seeing each other correctly, if you like. Like they are picking up what you are feeling about them. They're feeling like you have so much to offer, and you're such like a solid, secure, long-term partner. But there's this element of bittersweet sadness about this situation with the High Priestess, because the stuff that they feel about you, they also feel like they have to keep that to themselves. The things that they want to say, they feel like they know they can't express it fully. Tell me more, please. Tell me more about how this person is feeling about Aries, please. Maybe they feel like you're the kind of person who values, or prioritizes staying true and faithful to what they have committed to and what is sacred. Maybe even religious elements. They might feel like you are someone who takes vows that you've made extremely seriously. Tell me anything else about how this person feels about Aries. Strong desire for you. Interesting. So the Knight of Wands with the Ten of Cups came out. And the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, we've already seen him at the bottom of the third deck, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there. Again. This person has a lot of love for you, clearly, and they're very passionately desiring you. They feel like the two of you coming together would be there into everything they could possibly wish for, like they're happily ever after. However, they may feel like you are having to disregard them or overlook them. Anything else? They feel like you have a choice to make which they can't make for you. But funnily enough, you were giving me that you feel like you have a choice to make which you can't make either, or you don't know what to do. Tell me more. Was this hype? Oh, actually, what's that Knight of Swords with that tiger's tail? I keep seeing. Queen of Pentacles. But wow. So they feel the King and Queen of Pentacles about you, Aries. So why is that with the Knight of Swords? Ace of Wands. Wow. Her Ace of Wands has come out. Ace of Swords with the Two of Swords. Wow. Yeah, my goodness. Underneath the Ace of Swords is the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. That's 3 aces in basically one shuffle. This person wants to be your committed partner. They want to start, they're ready to go as well. They're like raring to go. They are impatient for this new relationship to get started. Like, just confirm it, make it known to everybody that the two of us are committed to each other, are very devoted to each other. They may feel like they know that you love them too, with that King of Cups energy. But there's this kind of like, they've got to suppress it. They've got to push it down. It's not a truth that can be acknowledged right now. What is this? Anything else? Why the High Priestess? Oh. The Nine of Swords came out in reverse. The Five of Cups with the Ace of Cups. There's the fourth ace. It's like I said there was that sadness around that High Priestess. There's very bittersweet, because maybe they feel like this sad knowing, maybe they feel like it's never going to happen actually, with the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And the Nine of Swords in reverse is like their High Priestess is that they feel this sad knowing that they need to stop even thinking about this potentially, because they feel like they are just hurting themselves wanting something that is unreachable, unattainable. Okay, let's carry on. What is this person's current situation that you need to know, Aries? So we've got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Death card. And family is the Oracle card. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. The Death card is Scorpio's major arcana. In terms of their current situation, this person is, they're worrying a lot about the happiness of everybody else, I want to say. If something ends or if something changes drastically. Something is about to change as well, because the Death card is in their situation. It's not, it's a major element here. So change is coming. Change is going to be happening. Maybe something is coming to an end here. It could be that they're worrying about their family and what's going to be happening. It could be that someone else is having a baby and they are worrying about what that means. That's a bit specific, but tell me more, please, about this person's current situation. Why the Nine of Swords? The Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like their situation is they're very worried about telling someone some news and how they're going to take it, because it's like they're going to be very angry. What is this Eight of Wands? The High Priestess with the Knight of Cups. Their feelings. It's like the news is their feelings that they've had and they've kept hidden. I mean, the High Priestess is in how they feel about you. So this person seems to be worrying about someone receiving the news that you're in love with them, they're in love with you. They're really worrying about someone else receiving the news. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Unless it's like the two of you are going to have a baby. Is this person really worried about telling you that they are pregnant? Obviously, that's not for everyone. Don't panic. But change is here. It feels like they're just really stressed about telling someone the news that change is here. Why the Ten of Cups? Yeah, the Three of Wands. It's happening. Something is happening. It's like Three of Wands is like, this is coming in the future. What was I getting that? I saw that and it was like someone was worried about in the future there was going to be, someone was seeing that the fact that there would be sadness. Someone would be experiencing a lot of sadness and sorrow about in the future, about this new beginning that was happening. Death. Why is the Death card here, please? The Queen of Swords has come out. That is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And when she came out, the Moon and the Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah. Oh God. Underneath the Moon, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. Again, this is what I'm clarifying the Death card with. It's that this is what I've been working on under the scenes, or this is what someone else has been working on but you didn't know about it. It's like someone's been working and working on something, and they weren't making a move until it was the right time, until everything was ready to go. And now it's ready to go. And now now that could be like working on a connection, for example, and, you know, seeing if, but I'm seeing like someone putting a lot of hard work into something behind the scenes. And now it's come to the moment of, now I've got to come clean and tell you what I've been working on. You're not going to like it. What is this? Why the Death card? What's the change? Hold on. What's the Death card energy about? Wow. Page of Cups with the Four of Wands. And the Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So why are they worried? This person is like, what they've wanted and been working towards undercover is happening. It's here, but they're really worried about telling someone. Oh my gosh, yeah. 10 of Cups again. It's here twice. And when that came, I was shuffling, but the Ace of Cups is still at the bottom of the deck. So why are they worried about all this happiness? Four of Wands and the Page of Cups, that could be... It's either this person is moving into a commitment or like a union of some sort. It's what other people were pretending to help that person, but they really didn't have their best interests at heart. And now they are accomplishing it anyway, but they're really worried about telling people. Why are they worried? They might feel like they're being selfish. And they're going to hurt someone else by going after what they want. Okay. Or someone is. It's like they feel like that their happiness is potentially at the cost of someone else's. So they're really stressed about that in their situation. Okay. What is this person's... intentions towards you, Aries? We have the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. And then the Oracle card for here is Karma. Consequences, cause and effects. So in their intention... well, we've got the Queen of Pentacles again. And bearing in mind that is what... When I was asking how they feel about you, and I was like, what is this that, you know, the truth that they are like getting tense and angsty about because they want to express it, but they've been like pushing it down. And it was the Queen of Pentacles to your King of Pentacles. Like they feel like they are your committed partner, but they have to shush. Now their intention, she's there again, the Queen of Pentacles. So their intention is to be your long-term committed partner. Four of Pentacles here is about laying a solid foundation and securing it, so that whatever you want the two of you to make happen in the future, any future that you've been imagining or talking about together, that actually comes through to fruition. Is not just a pipe dream. Their intention is very sincere and serious. But they are also, with this Eight of Swords, they also feel like their intention is to restrict themselves in some way. Maybe even punish themselves in some way because they feel like that's what they're going to deserve from having this commitment with you. I don't know if there is like a third party involved that this person is so feels so guilty about the fact that you might be leaving someone for them. Because their intention here is giving me that they are going to punish themselves for having a beautiful life with you. I don't know how else to say it really. That's not that one. This one. Maybe they feel like they're prioritizing their feelings. Maybe that's what I was picking up on earlier, of like they're. But I mean, I don't know. Why is the Eight of Swords here for this person's intentions towards Aries? High Priestess, who's naked in this card, so I'll just show you that much. You can see it's the number 2, High Priestess. The High Priestess, it's like they know about themselves that they are going to, that's the only way that they can, what's the word? They can maybe justify having a beautiful life with you. The only way they'll be able to like make peace with it, and they know this about themselves, is to hold themselves back. What is this Eight of Swords as an intention? Because that Eight of Swords is like feeling trapped and feeling there's no way forward or back. It's like a card of inaction. Why is that their intention? Wow, because, okay, so maybe it's giving me this crossed message, Aries. Basically, this person's intention is to be your Queen of Pentacles, male or female, to be your partner, to stand by you, to do everything they can to make the connection secure and long-lasting and beautiful and very nurturing. But on the other side, their intention is to absolutely do nothing to take action towards you because of the repercussions that they feel would happen, the karma that they would reap as a result. And I've got the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands here as well. It's like this person feels too many people would be angry, too many people would be like displaced, or some sort of community would be so upset, or, you know, social group or something would be so upset at this change that this person feels like they should almost, their intention is to like self-sacrifice their happiness. I don't think they're going to be able to, though, because it looks like changes here, whether this person can kind of try and deny it or try and ignore it for as long as they can. It's kind of like it's so difficult to explain what I'm getting here, but it's like what's happening is that everything that this person wanted to happen is happening. It like wanted to happen, but we're like, no, I couldn't possibly, I can't speak on that. I'd ruin other people's lives. I'd make too many people unhappy or sad or angry or something. So I'm just going to like suppress it, push it down, my desire, my love, my devotion to you, Aries. But now they're actually getting everything that they wanted in terms of their happiness, their desires. But they're so stressed because they would have happily like just continued, not happily, but their intention was to continue just I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to tell people that that's what I want to happen because I don't want to be that selfish. Okay. The action that this person's most likely going to take towards you next, Aries. We have the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And the oracle card that came out was Cloudy Judgment. Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Sorry if you can hear I think it's a car alarm going off in the background. London life. So anyway, Okay, in terms of an action, I mean, the Magician is a card of taking action. I feel like someone else got this in the same position. I can't remember. Might have been Taurus or Virgo. I can't remember who it was. It's making something happen, certainly, with the Magician. But this Knight of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles is such a hesitant, like back and forth, not completely committed kind of energy. It's like it might be what their action might be is to take things very slowly but surely, to try not to rock the boat too much, to try and make things fair and not to also be quite moderate in their approach. But there's just this kind of like lethargy is what I'm getting. In terms of like a very, I'm like, even I've like, like drained, like lost all my energy here. But it's weird because the Magician is such an energetic card generally of proactive action and making something happen. But it's almost like this person wants to make it happen very slowly. It might be that their intention is to actually slow things down a little bit, slow things down with a little bit of like practicality, even drudgery. Maybe they're doing that intentionally because they're concerned that what the Cloudy Judgment is, it's like the Oracle version of the Seven of Cups Major Arcana, Minor Arcana card. Underneath the Seven of Cups at the bottom of that first deck was the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. But this is what I was kind of touching on. It's like there's an opportunity here of exactly what someone wanted for quite some time. But there might be like this, it might be this person being like, no, it's too good to be true. Or it's like now that they're actually getting what they've wanted for so long, they're questioning whether it's the right choice, if it's real, if it's really what they do want. So it's like their action is to do everything they can to slow things down and to look at things from every angle, because they think that maybe, or maybe we rushed, maybe we shouldn't have done, maybe we got into something we shouldn't have got into, kind of thing. Tell me more, please, and the action this person is going to be taking towards Aries, most likely. Three of Wands sideways. It's like an uncertainty about the future, about whether this is what they really want, and needing maybe some time. Look at the Three of Cups. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Why the Three of Cups? The Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Okay. This almost feels like the action this person's going to be taking towards you, Aries, is trying very much to slow things down. If you, obviously this whole reading, if it's the roles are reversed, just reverse them, but I'm going to carry on as is for now, because it just will get too confusing. But it's like Aries, if you are, if it like it's come to the moment where you're leaving someone for this person, and this person is kind of getting what they want, but at the same time they're freaking out about getting what they wanted. It's almost like this person is, that we've got the Three of Cups here, Three of Wands sideways, and the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. It's like this, with this combination of like someone being pushed away, like leave me alone kind of energy I'm getting with this. it's almost like this person is sending you back to the person that you're leaving for them, kind of trying to get you to reconsider or look at everything from every angle again, because maybe they feel like you're making the wrong choice by choosing them. Is it because there's a pregnancy involved? Or they're hearing about someone, or maybe your committed partner being pregnant, and they're like, if there's a child involved, we can't do this, there's other things you have to consider. Why the cloudy judgment in the action this person's going to be taking? But I would say that what they're doing here next towards you, Aries, they might not have completely thought this through. This might be a little bit of, it's kind of a lot of things. A bit of self-sabotage, a bit of, a lot of self-sabotage. But there's a lot of like, they're kind of getting in their own way about this situation. And they could end up regretting what they are doing here. Ooh, yeah. So I was asking about the Cloudy Judgment Oracle card. The Seven of Pentacles came out in reverse. The Five of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. This is weird. It's like this person, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this person is trying to prove that there's nothing here between the two of you. Or that... I don't think it's true, though. It's kind of like they're doing it because they're... this is like a defense mechanism to push you away, effectively. Because they're trying to say with that, that's what I was going with that Cloudy Judgment card, is that we're making a mistake. There's not enough here, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, for us to cause fallout for everybody else. We should leave this because it was just attraction, kind of thing, with the Queen of Wands. I don't think it's true, though. I think they're... it's almost like they're looking for reasons to... that this isn't the right time for the two of you or something. Okay, finally, what's going to be happening between the two of you going forward here, Aries? Normally I would say the next few weeks, the next month or so, or two from when you come across the reading. It's going to be different for everyone. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and the Three of Cups. And the Oracle card that came out for here is Lusting, Forbidden, Non-Committal. That lusting card often gives me the sense of like wanting something that you can't have. It could well be that that is the overriding, like powerful element here, that someone, just desires something so much that change is happening as a result, and there's forward movement as a result. There's definitely something weird going on here, though, with what's going to be happening, because this Chariot card is quite unique. I'm going to get the creature wrong. I think it's a honey badger. I think. I could be wrong. I don't actually know. It just looks a little bit like a honey badger on the card. But I'm really drawn to the fact that the moon has come out from behind the clouds, like a full moon in the background, and is kind of illuminating the fact that there's a honey badger in the chicken coop, who's in there to kind of... I guess, I don't know, honey badgers are quite ferocious little guys, aren't they? So, I don't know, eat chickens, eat chicken eggs, I don't really know what they do, but effectively there's a predator in the chicken coop, and that is being illuminated. But it's causing, because we're talking, the Chariot energy here is success and achievement and like forward, something being successful fast. The Wheel of Fortune here as well, this is like a massive change of, how you guys are viewing the situation. The Three of Cups here as well, I I was getting something from the start about the fact that there have been friends or community or family or something who have been pretending to kind of want to help a situation get better, but actually they wanted it to fail. It could be, okay, let me just get some clarification, because yeah, I haven't used this one yet. Perfect. Okay. Why the Chariot? What's going to be happening? The Chariot is Cancer's major arcana, by the way, as well. It's like there's a positive turn of events here. A destined thing, something destined playing out here, Aries, which impacts the connection between you and the person coming through in this reading. It could be the fact that there has been like a... it could be like someone's being found out for what they were trying to do. This could be like someone's desire for, like the desire between the two of you being completely illuminated, but that changes everything. Alright, why is the Chariot here, please? I'm just going to move the mic slightly. Why the Chariot? The Seven of Pentacles. It's giving me like it's go time, something that someone was saving like for the future, like putting something away for the future. It's like, or preparing, like preparation. It's like, it's go time all of a sudden. What is this? Why the Chariot? King of Swords. It's air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then the deck split to show the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Something's paying off in a big way. Something that someone was kind of trying to make happen for a long time. This doesn't feel really about the love connection, though. This feels like what I was picking up at the start about someone has been trying really hard to improve a situation that's been struggling, and they were like had people around them who were pretending that they were helping that person improve, but they weren't. I think that is being illuminated, for one thing. Also, something that someone was trying to make happen and had those kind of like fake friends or fake caring people like taking advantage of them. They're also actually experiencing success in what they were trying to work on as well. What were they trying to work towards? What is this? What was the Seven of Pentacles? It's like with this honey badger and the chickens. It's like if the I don't know, the caring farmer who loves his chickens, in my head, wanted to like have a dozen eggs from his or her chickens every week. I don't know. And then every week it's like, man, I'm only getting 3 eggs, you know, I should have 12 eggs by this point. Like, what am I doing wrong? My chickens are all healthy and happy and being fed well and hormonally balanced. I don't know. Like, there should be 12 eggs. And they've been like trying again, and they've been asking their friends, like, I don't know why I can't get 12 eggs from my chickens every week. And they're like, I don't know either, but maybe we can help, maybe, etc. And then it's like one week the farmer goes in and flicks the light on and finds the honey badger who's been eating 9 of the eggs every week. And it's like, oh, that's why I haven't been so successful, because my friend has been setting their honey badger in here. I'm sorry. I hope that message, that story made sense and you can apply the honey badger to your own life. That's what I'm getting here. So why lusting? Eight of Swords in reverse. the Tower sideways across that honey badger, and the Three of Cups. Huh. This, okay, what I'm getting, this is very freeing, finding out that there are some people who are so-called friends or so-called caring family members who would literally stab you in the back if it meant that they could get some sort of benefit from it. But they'll be smiling in your face while they do it, kind of thing. Completely out for themselves. And there could have been you and this person in a love connection, Aries, that you've been like denying your desire for that person for the sake of these people who were absolutely not worth your loyalty at all. Not worth them, anything. Like, they are completely out for themselves and have been taking advantage of you or this person or both of you. And it's like the tower falling, but it's like a good tower, finding out that these people are snakes. It actually allows you to, it's getting out of your own way about whoever you have been desiring, because you no longer have to worry about these people. Anything else? What's going to be happening? But this person looks like they're like running away or freaking out about the fact of the two of you actually being together. So what's going to be happening between Aries and this person who's come through in this reading? Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Wow. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups. It's like you guys are going to have a conversation about, and you're going to be telling them what's happened here. They might be shocked, but also it allows like the two of you to like such a great sense of relief and joy, and the two of you are like a team, and you can start building together. This is going to change the field of play enormously, what's happening here. But it's like it's because of external people. I can almost see like the two of you meeting up and having a conversation about this, and the both of you being like, I can't believe that this is what's happened. But it does mean that now we're free. We can pursue this. That's what I've got for you this time, Aries. It was an interesting reading for me anyway. I hope it was for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to, please hit the thumbs up button for me. It just takes a second and it means the world. Thank you for doing so. Subscribe if you would like to. I would love to have you. And if it resonated at all, please leave me a comment and let me know. I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.